Hey everyone, Sean here, and it's that time of the month. It is indeed the vlogs, and where I talk about what I did for the month in terms of what we did for the channel and real life, of course, because it is a vlog after all. And as always, my dog is kind of barking in the background as I record these, but anyway, it's okay. It's all good. And of course, we will talk about what's in store, hopefully for the upcoming videos for the new month anyway. So this time around, I will be talking about what we'll be doing for the channel first, as we've done for a couple of videos. I don't know if that's been working out, but I'll just continue with it anyway. And that is the most important bit of information anyway for those people who are curious. So what I have planned for the channel for right now, well, not a whole lot has in mind. There's no like big projects I have like in store or anything like that. It's just more or less always the sort of spontaneous stuff, whatever topic sort of. Well, anyways, hopefully that chopper isn't too loud in post, but anyway. So where was I? Oh yeah, so I don't have anything big planned right away. Hoping to get, once again, hoping to get the Monster Hunter review out at some point. It's still relevant, so, it's still okay for me to at least do something about that. I do want to talk about Pokemon Snap, probably in the more of a quick review sort of format. And beyond that, I don't have anything else planned, like right away in my head or anything like that. Other than maybe a possible Miitopia sort of quick review as well. And if I really do like the game that much, and I think if it's worth the sort of, the full sort of review, then I will give that a try. But there are big games coming up for this month too, like Guilty Gear Strive, for example. I do want to talk about that to some extent, especially with like the story. I do want to also check out Final Fantasy Intergrade, the DLC for 7 Remake. That's coming up as well. And also right at the end of June, there is going to be the Mario Golf game I do want to get my hands on. So there is definitely some stuff for me to check out for this month, definitely. So I have some material for this month at least, but that'll likely probably... with how I've been doing nowadays, probably those games will probably be carried over to the following month, when it comes to like trying to do like a review and stuff like that, really get it down to brass tacks and stuff like that, and how my pattern has been going. And who knows how busy I'm going to be with these games coming out, and of course my job with working with Panda Global, or Panda at this point. They might be needing extra hands when it comes to the Guilty Gear Strive stuff. Having, always being focused on the fighting game stuff as of late. And so I'll have to open up my schedule for that, at least to some extent. So that will be pretty interesting to see if that is a thing. Anyway, point being though, I think that's all I have. Like I can name on the top of my head when it comes to the stuff that's planned. Otherwise, like I said, it's all like the spontaneous stuff, like the newsy sort of things I wanted to talk about. You can always count on the Hypecast being there, pretty much. So at least once a week, that sort of thing. We've been really keeping up with that pattern. I've been pretty happy with that, being able to consistently come out with these videos. I'll try to upload these more towards like a Monday or something like that, so it'll make more sense. And instead of like a Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll try to do that, or do my best. But it all depends when these episodes are recorded. Sometimes they're recorded on the Friday, recorded on the Sunday. So, sometimes getting these out is a bit tough, especially being, the longer episodes. You have to wait for the thing to export, and then you have to wait for the thing to be uploaded. So there's gonna be quite a bit of hours, taken up to get all that done. So, and just to make, and also to make sure there aren't any like weird cuts that I gotta make, or anything like that. That's also additional time and all that fun stuff. So that's the sort of the fun parts when it comes to editing, and getting stuff out in a timely fashion. But other than that, that's it. All I can say when it comes to the planned projects for this coming month. You can count on the Hypecast for sure. If you guys do look forward to those, which I do appreciate. But yeah, otherwise, also this is gonna be a busy month as well when it comes to Pokemon cards. You can definitely count on some Pokemon card openings for the channel. Usually those are straight from the streams I do on Twitch. So if you want to check me out, opening up Pokemon cards, I will be doing that on twitch.tv/hawk525. Those will be weekly once Chilling Reign comes out, which is like the new upcoming set featuring the legendary birds from Galar, which I do look forward to. I do want to crack those packs open and see if I can get the chase cards I've been looking forward to for this set. Really can't wait. So that's pretty much all I got for this bit of things. If stuff does come up, I'll just say it. But anyway, so that's it for what's coming up for the channel. Meanwhile, I've been doing good, been hanging in there. Still sort of that hard life right now with the pandemic and stuff like that. But at this point, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I got both my shots of the vaccine, and it has been fully activated at this point, because it's been more than 2 weeks, of course, ever since the second one. So I'm pretty happy to say that, well, I'm fully vaccinated at this point, and it's been activated. So it is recommended to take the shot, but it is always your choice. And if you don't want to take it, or if you're not so sure about taking it yourself, it's understandable. And again, it's your choice. So, but I still recommend it anyway. So that's the bit of things when it comes to that. But I did get Miitopia. I still have the copy about to be played, but I'm not so sure if I want to stream like my first sort of impressions on it, like my first 3 hours of it. You know what I mean? I'll probably do that tomorrow as I record this, maybe, but we'll see about that. So yeah, I got Miitopia. What else did I get? I think that's pretty much it when it comes to games. I have been playing Pokemon Snap, so I beat the whole game, or the main part of the game. Now I just have to do the whole completionist phase of things. But nonetheless, it is still fun as a Switch game, and my sort of TLDR for the game is that if you love Pokemon Snap, you'll definitely love this one for the Switch. It's great. You can definitely take it on the go. It's a perfect game for that, and it's a perfect game to kind of chillax to, because of the sort of vibes you get from the game, like the music and the ambiance and stuff like that. There's no like real level of execution or anything like that. There's nothing complicated about it. You're just taking pictures of Pokemon doing stuff, and you get points for it. And you even have like a little like Instagram, social media sort of simulator going on with the likes and stuff like that. So, it's a fun little video game that you can get for the Switch, and I definitely recommend it. Again, if you do like Pokemon Snap from the past. It's a bit of a blast from the past anyway, too. Like the way it kind of plays out. It very much is nostalgic, and I do like that in a sense. Anyway, I'm glad to get my hands on that. I have picked up a couple other titles in the past too, like Nier Replicant and some other stuff, but I haven't been able to get my hands on those games in terms of playing them. I do have it just lying around my room, but it's just sitting there. It's there, but I haven't gone around to playing it, unfortunately. Hopefully someday I will, and we'll get to that time. Anyways, that chopper just decided to fly by again. But anyway, other than that, I've been getting more Pokemon cards. I've been opening them for either the stream or here, and it's been a fun time. I've been getting some good pulls. I've been very happy ever since that Charizard VMAX pull. Very happy with that. It's the shiny one too, so even better. But yeah, been able to get my hands on some Hidden Fates in recent times. Also some more battle styles, and some other sets as well, like Vivid Voltage. I was able to open a booster box for that one at a relatively good price at a time like this, so that's why I had to seize the opportunity to do so. But I know there's that whole thing with Target not selling cards anymore. They're still selling them online, so it's not the end of the world or anything like that when it comes to that hobby. But other than that, but I'm still getting Pokemon cards. I still manage to do so despite the hard times in this day and age. And yeah, so been having a good time opening those, and hopefully you guys have been having a good time watching me crack those packs open for the video. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. Nothing new when it comes to getting stuff, right? Yeah. I do plan to get a new camera lens for this one right here, the A6400 from Sony. I do want to get more of a macro lens, if you know what I mean, like for better close-ups and stuff like that, better close-up shots. That would be really cool, especially for like Pokemon cards or Amiibo shots. I actually still have footage for the Amiibo review for was it Terry, Banjo, and Byleth. I thought I actually uploaded that, but yeah, I do apologize for that. So I'll upload that and get that going hopefully soon. I thought I already uploaded that one to my channel, but I guess I didn't. So anyway, I'll get that going. I did manage to get those Amiibos on release day, and I haven't got around to actually getting that whole thing edited and exported and stuff like that. So I do apologize for that. It's been a pretty busy time for me though, because I kind of forgot to mention this. I've been juggling some stuff in real life, and on top of that, I've been working, and I'm still having that part-time warehouse work sort of job, and and it is still with Amazon. I am actually been working at the new location, and it's definitely different. I do have to work more in the refrigerator side of things, so it is a little cold at times, and I do have to like wear like a beanie and like a hoodie and pretty much be covered up. So kind of funny, and a lot of the old co-workers I've kind of talked to in the past from the first warehouse I worked at. I do see them, but we don't recognize each other right away because we're all covered up, especially with the face mask and everything. So that's been sort of the common sort of situation when it comes to meeting up at the new warehouse. But yeah, but it's still the same job. I'm doing the same thing pretty much, so can't really complain too much, and I do get the hours I need from the new place anyway, so at the end I can't complain too much. So been pretty different, of course. Had to get used to things again. It's kind of like working first day again, kind of, sort of, just because there are a couple of like things that are very different and very distinguishing from one another. But other than that, it's the same job. I got used to it relatively quick, so it's all pretty much good in the hood. But glad to see a good number of people from the old place, so it's not like I don't get to like not see them again like that, so that's pretty good. So it turned out pretty good on that part. But yeah, also I know someone who's been in the process of moving to Japan, so I actually had to hold some stuff for him, and he wanted me to see how much I can get out of what was in this like box, and that box was filled with like PlayStation 1s and this weird looking PlayStation 1. It's like blue and like it looks like it's a debugging edition or something like that. So basically it's for like testers who test games, I think. But it's not a normal PlayStation, I can say that much. And yeah, so that was a bit of a interesting day, I guess you can say. So definitely not much, but I guess it's still something, right? And so yeah, I've been having an interesting bit of events, yeah, that happened in real life. I do want to say one more thing from real life, and it was that I was able to catch up with some old friends from a while back. You know, if you guys remember Curtis from like the old playthroughs, especially the the Wind Waker one, and also some other stuff. It's been good to see him and you know, his wife and another friend of mine too. We all got together pretty recently. We got dinner and just chatted up for a couple of hours. So that was like actually refreshing. It was really refreshing because, you know, the whole pandemic thing, and kind of have not been talking to people in real life as much. I've been talking to them online, especially with some other friends as well, but I got to see those guys in real life as of recent, and I'm actually about to go see the guys in real life, and it's been a while. So yeah, it's for Adam's birthday party, so it pretty much is going to be another refreshing day, and I do look forward to it. It is a little bit weird though, you know, having been like not seeing them in real life for that long, but nevertheless, I do look forward to it for that's gonna happen in a couple of days. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it on the real life stuff. We talked about what I bought and stuff like that. And let's see. I've been watching Shaman King, of course the remake, which has been, it's okay at this point. I've gotten to accept the pacing of the show, and I see it kind of for what it is. Although I do still wish it was like a complete sort of like manga to anime sort of thing, but I do understand that they want to get to like the main part of things where the first anime didn't get to cover, and so we'll definitely going to see sort of like the complete edition of the manga in anime form. That's like the word on the street anyway for Shaman King. So it's still good, very fast paced comparing to what I've experienced. So that's why I'm kind of coming from that sort of perspective. But for those who just want to like go see it, sort of like as a newcomer, then it is a way to consume it. Although if you want like a complete authentic experience, I definitely recommend the manga when it comes to Shaman King. By the way, I'll still watch it. I still like to see like the new sort of stuff and the art style for it that they're going for this anime. I do like it for what it is, and I still will stick with it because it is Shaman King anyway. So that's that on that one. I've been also keeping up with Godzilla Singular Point, which is another anime that I've been watching it weekly and looking forward to every episode and stuff like that. It is a little slow still, but I think the Big G will make his appearance at this point in full form, and it's the momentum will pick up from there. It is a bit of a slow pace type of show, kind of the opposite of Shaman King. So there is a lot of like science talk, quantum theories, and stuff like that. But it's all interesting, depending on how much you like the characters. I do like Mei, so that's why it does kind of help hold up the whole anime for me. And I do like the action that's been like sort of sprinkled in between with, you know, Jet Jaguar and stuff like that. It's been interesting of how Jaguar sort of initiates combat and fights, but otherwise I do recommend it for what it is. It is CGI heavy for an anime, but I feel like the CGI nowadays has been doing better for anime overall on average, and sort of in comparison to the older ones anyway. You definitely see how it sort of ages when it comes to the older ones and in comparison to the new ones. Anyway, Godzilla Singular Point, I've been watching it on some designated websites, and if you want to, you know, wait for it on Netflix, that's definitely fine. There's still episodes coming out, and I think that by the time Japan's broadcast completes the whole, like, all the episodes, hopefully that's when the Netflix stuff starts to come out, or come out all at once for the Western viewers anyway. So that is a way to watch it. And meanwhile, you know, there is still a lot of stuff out there to watch anyway for anime. I have been watching Tokyo Revengers. I haven't watched it recently, but I've been watching it with my friend, and it is interesting so far. Nothing what I've expected, so especially for an anime that is based off of a manga, I believe, about, you know, Japanese like high school punks and stuff like that, or middle school punks, that sort of deal, with very unexpected elements thrown in there that do make it really interesting and have a lot of potential to be one of those animes that will be memorable, hopefully in a good way. So that's how I feel about Tokyo Revengers. I do think it's interesting. I do, would check it out. I think it's worth checking out, especially for those, I guess, who have read the manga. Interesting art style, definitely. I will say that much too. Kind of reminds me of a blend between Seven Deadly Sins and Black Clover, if that makes sense. If you check it out, you'll probably know what I mean. So, when it comes to the YouTube channel itself for Made, there's not a whole lot to sort of mention. I know, of course, there was the Hypecast. There was also some of the Hawk Talks videos I've been throwing out there too, but it's been mostly like the card openings and stuff like that. I haven't been able to get around the sort of the videos that I wanted to work on because of the real life stuff that I mentioned, and that's been keeping me busy. So that's the gist of things, TLDR. I think that's pretty much it. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. But June is going to be a pretty busy month. I forgot about E3. Oh my gosh. E3 is definitely going to be talked about, at least on this channel, to some extent. I will try to do reactions and stuff like that. It is all on one weekend, so that works for me. And I'll definitely do some reaction type of content. I'll try anyway, one way or the other, or at least talk about it on the Hypecast, definitely with Zawardo Reed. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got right on top of my head before I drag this video out. So I'll let you guys go. But before you do that, please hit this like and subscribe button, and of course comment if you have any suggestions or ideas. What should I do for this channel anyway, or what topics you want me to talk about for any Hawk Talks videos, anything to that sort. Otherwise, I do really appreciate any sort of support for this channel, as always. So this has been the vlog for June and the look back on May. Alright, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next video. Sean out.